Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We've been in existence for over 47 years, a little about 47 and a half years now. We have a theater out here in Burbank. But during the pandemic, we went online, and now we have short and long form teams online. Today's going to be a long form game. Let me introduce who's going to be in this fabulous Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time long form team, starting with Andrew.
Hey, hope you guys enjoy the show.
And Zoe, it's her first show.
Hi, I'm just really happy to be here.
Shout out to her parents. She said you're watching. Andrea.
Hello, hello. Thank you for being here.
James.
Welcome, welcome.
And Amelia, who is in Montreal for Canada Day.
Hi, guys. Happy Canada Day. Thank you for watching.
So what we're doing here is we're doing an HOA, Homeowners Association, long-form game. So we all live in this gated community. I'm the president of the HOA, and we have our treasurer here with us, as well as a couple that owns a home in the community, as well as a couple of our homeowners who are here today as well. What we've done is we decided to ask them down to my meeting room here today because they're late on their HOA fees. There's other complaints that have been filed against each and every one of the people here in the room. Of course, not the treasurer, James. But we had to address these things, so we called a meeting down here, and I asked everybody to come down and meet with me now. So we have everybody here, so I'm just going to kind of go over some of the stuff, and then James, I'm going to let you jump in at some point too, because I know that you have had some complaints as well. Okay. So James came to me a couple days ago and said we need to call an emergency meeting down here at the HOA because every one of the people who you are here today, you're between 2 to 6 months delinquent on your HOA fees. Okay. And there's other things that we'll be addressing as well, but that's a main reason that, you know, the HOAs are 101, 101 per month. And they pay for everything here. They pay for the pool. They pay for my room behind me that you guys can come down and play cards or other games. Just a meet and greet here. You know, we have food here if you would need. Sometimes we have parties here. And those are all paid for by your HOA fees. The gated community, okay. The gate itself, any repairs on the electric gate, any repairs on your remotes that open the electric gate. Which, by the way, James says a couple of you asked to get free remotes back because you lost them, and that's not cool. And so we want to kind of talk about that as well. So let's go over, starting with Andrew. Okay, Andrew, I know you inherited the house from your mother, who lived with you. I know that you're 37 years old, and you've never moved out of the house. Okay, I know that you work at the pet store. Okay, I appreciate that. You rescue pets. That's very nice of you. I know the rescue pet's a volunteer deal. I know that you don't have a real strong income, that you kind of lived at the house because you did a lot of volunteer work. And, you know, I know you tried to start a couple businesses and they didn't work out for you. But, you know, you got to, you know, once your mom passed away, I think, 6 months ago, you gotta maintain the yard, dude. Okay, I mean, your yard looks terrible. You fired the gardener because you don't have any income coming in. I know the pet store is a part-time deal, and I know it's how many, you know, pets you sell. You also get a commission. A lot of people aren't buying pets right now. Anyway, you know, and speaking of that, some of the pets you bring back to the house, and they're going to the bathroom. Outside, and some are, you know, and you're not cleaning up the poop. Okay, dude, you got to really step it up. I mean, you're kind of a hermit. We don't see you that much, and you bring your different animals. We've heard bird noises from the pet store. I think you brought an orangutan here once. I don't know what that was, like a special thing they brought to the store, and you said, I'll take him home and then I'll bring him back to the zoo. Okay, I don't want an orangutan in the back of your pickup truck driving out. Those things stink. Okay, so you know, okay, and I just want to say I'm sorry about your mother. I know she passed away with unusual circumstances, and I don't really even know what happened there. I just know that you came out and told me your mom's gone. So you got to clean up the yards and the poops and all that sort of stuff. And I also got a complaint from the couple, Andre and Zoe, who you live right next to, that they're saying they're getting smells going into their yard, and that apparently some of these animals, I mean, you got everything. You got bunnies. They're pooping on their front yard, okay? And they have a 2-year-old kid, okay? And then Andrea's got a teenager, Nick, from your past marriage. And that kid comes over sometimes. I know he mainly lives with his mom, but you get him sometimes. The dude speeds in the neighborhood. He's got a friend, Brian, who drinks and throws beer cans out on the yard, other people, not your yard. So I don't know why your son has to come here on the weekends. He uses our pool. Nick and Brian use the pool. They harass all the other teenage girls. Okay, some don't want to talk to these guys. Okay, we found Nick who was smoking weed at the pool with Brian. Those guys are troublemakers. Okay, I don't know if your son should be coming over here drinking. He's 16 and a half, maybe 17, those guys. I think, what are they? It's the summer now, they're going to be seniors next year. So that's a problem, okay? And it's also a problem, Zoe, that sometimes you leave the baby in the house crying and you're out on the front lawn gossiping with Amelia, okay? I don't know what the hell you guys talk about, but I know she lives on the other side of you. But, I mean, you are a gossip, Zoe. I mean, you make up stories about people. You made up stories about me. You made up stories about Andrew. And you made up stories about, our treasurer, James. Oh, great. Sergio, thank you. You're late again. You're the worst homeowner, man. You're always late to everything. You're late on, by the way, you're the one 6 months late on your HOA fees, okay? And I can't have you siphoning gas out of my car. I saw you do that at 1:30 in the morning. I have a ring light, and you were siphoning gas out of my car? I mean, come on, dude. I want to get back to you in a second, but you're late again as usual. Okay. So let's go back to Zoe for a second. Okay, Zoe. So, I know that, you spread these gossipy rumors and then they get back to us. Okay. And the whole fact that, your kid's screaming inside the house, and I don't know what's going on with Andrea. Andrea, I see you get in your car and just drive away when it seems like the baby's, or even when your son. Sometimes your son does something weird and all of a sudden you just get in your Corvette and drive away, and you also are leaving skid marks because you floor it. So now we got skid marks on the street from you and your kids. So I don't know if you guys think you're like NASCAR race drivers or what the hell's wrong with you. Okay. But you and Zoe need to, watch the 2-year-old, and I think maybe not have your 16-year-old Nick and his friend Brian come to the house and influence what's going on in that house, okay? And I know that, you also like to bet with everybody, Andrea, okay? So James told me the story. I'll let James tell the story, where you had him come over and you didn't want to pay HOAs, and you said, let's throw pennies at the garage, James?
Yeah, outright disrespect, absolute insolence. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Our Lord and Savior, Kent Scove, is making it so that we have a society and a community that is going to endure and appreciate in property values for generations to come. And this is the thank you that he gets, Andrea, and the thank you that you throw out to everyone in this community. It's come down to reports across my desk saying that you're even hosting underground poker games. Gambling is illegal. Those gains are ill-gotten. You are enjoying ill-gotten gains, sir. And you can be absolutely sure that the weight of this office and that my position as treasurer of the HOA is going to be coming down hard on you. I'm going to be taking a very, 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 very close look at your financials. You can guarantee that. I'll be at your house sometime.
James was a Navy SEAL, just so you know. I've known him. We've met each other in the military, and James is a very strong-willed man, and I asked him. I said, "Hey, come on out here and live in this Phoenix community, this gated Phoenix community." He said, "I'm with it." You know, ever since he had problems with his wife, and you guys, got divorced. You were living
Better
in Florida.
without her.
Yeah. So I said, move out here. At least you'll have your former general boss with you, and we can run this community like a military zone. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's talk about Amelia for a second, James. You said that she is how late is Amelia on her dues?
Exactly 5 weeks, 3 days, and 20 seconds in 4 hours and counting.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very
Not so
specific.
much.
Yeah, and also we don't like some of the poster art, like the poster you have behind you. You can't have that kind of poster art going on. It's just some of the stuff you put up, like Canadian flags. Okay, we're not in Canada. We're in America. Okay, I know you're Canadian and you moved down to Phoenix, but okay, we've already had that. Okay, you can't. And then you started going out with the guy from Brazil, and the Brazilian flag was up. The soccer player. And he was kicking balls all through a bunch of people's windows. Okay, so you still owe us for the broken windows because he obviously ran out on you, like most of the guys who come over here. And it's kind of weird that you only take people from South America. What is that? You only date men from South America, and they come here, and then they live with you, like they squat, I think, in your house, take advantage of you, and then, they kick balls. Some of them are soccer players. What's up with that? Everyone has to be a soccer player? And so they're
Maybe it's just I don't know. It's my type, if you will.
yeah, okay. Well, it seems like every time you take a vacation, you come back with some soccer players from Brazil, Argentina, Chile. I don't know. I can't keep up with the rotation of players that come in here and cause problems. You're kicking people's garbage cans over. I mean, you think that's funny, but not on when it's garbage day, and then Zoe's got a can full of diapers, and he kicks those over, and then no one cleans them up, and you live right next to Zoe. So maybe you guys should maybe work that deal out. And you always want to borrow stuff from people. What's up with that, Amelia? You come over to my house like about every other maybe week and say, can I have some milk or sugar, or do you have any olive oil? I mean, what is it with that? Okay. Do you have any pepper, paprika, oregano? Yes, for all these spices. Why don't you get your own spices? Okay. Anyway, maybe it's the Latin food. I don't know. But you always want.
Listen, groceries are expensive, and especially when you want to make good food. What can I really say?
Maybe if you didn't spend your money on South American soccer vacations, and all the money you spent on these soccer players. Okay, let's go to Sergio. I kind of started with Sergio. James, you had some run-ins with Sergio. I told him, he siphoned gas from my car, and apparently he's stealing some of the stuff, like some of our copper and some of our lights. Go ahead, James.
He's getting into the business of stealing Cadillac converters. He's showing all the telltale signs of this. It starts with siphoning gas. Then it goes to going out back to people's sheds, nicking their power tools, taking their wrenches. It's a slippery slope, and he's already halfway down it.
And look, he's smiling. He's smiling. You think this is funny? You think it's funny that you've gone into our shed, our garden shed.
Is this a game to you, son? Do you think it's funny to be on this side of the law?
I can explain everything. It's okay. It's actually a funny story.
Shut your goddamn mouth before you talk to me.
Yeah. Wait a minute. James, is that your watch? You told me you lost your watch.
That's my service watch. This was when I came to you. I came to your house and I wrote a citation for theft, and you ended up taking my watch. Give it back.
Oh my God, the watch is gone. Oh, wait a minute.
I never even seen a watch. I don't know what a watch is.
James,
oh, we got a real fucking comedian here, don't we, Ken?
James, is that your wedding ring? I saw the wedding ring. Remember you took it off and left it somewhere because you got divorced? He's got your wedding ring on.
I'm allergic to rings and all metals and all types of copper.
I'll be paying you a visit. Count on it, pal. Count on
Okay.
it.
In fact, we are. We're going to pay each and every one of you a visit today. We're going to come to your home, or we're going to ask you to come back here to the HOA meeting. We're going to try and settle all our disputes today. I'm going to have a private meeting with James now. We'll be getting back to all of you guys shortly, okay? Thank you for coming in. You can return to your homes. Okay, that went really well. I think we scared the hell out of them.
This is the worst of the worst, though.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I know. I got to tell you, your anger is getting a little bit worse, though. I know that you're sad that your wife, left you for a younger man, and I know that he was a bodybuilder, and I know that she also got into a little bit of bodybuilding, and they met, and now they're building their own bodybuilding life together, and this pissed you off, and you couldn't beat him up because he was bigger than you, and you wanted to, and you actually wanted to actually shoot him, and I talked you out of shooting him. But by the way,
still an option. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
okay.
I know that you think that there's no way that I could possibly make it so that they wouldn't find the body, but
well, I don't know if you should. I don't know if you should physically threaten the homeowners. I think you can try to intimidate them, but threaten them. Like, I know that you've gone over to the couple's house and pulled out a handgun. What happened there?
It was started out as a training incident, as to they have to be wise as to what would happen if they were holding the baby and they endured a bank robbery. What if a truck had just pulled right up to the bank, and what if a crew just had gotten out? Well, how would they have reacted? Clearly, Kent, I can tell you they failed the test and they were not ready for that.
What about Sergio's? He's one of those, what is it called? The breaker. What are those kind of guys called? What are they called? The amateur radio guys? Yeah, you shot his amateur radio antenna off.
Oh, the ham radio? Yeah. I mean, don't you think that thing was really a ham radio?
Okay,
come on.
So you shot.
It was a telecommunications device that was specifically designed to be in contact with terrorist organizations. The same organizations that I bet are sending all those people over to Amelia. You really think that those people are soccer players? I've never seen them kick around a ball.
Well, you're the one who wrote up the fine for them kicking over a garbage can. So hopefully you're not losing your memory. Or anyway, what about you shot 2 rabbits in Andrew's front yard?
Well, all right. Well, Andrew has been having trouble with all of his animals, with keeping them within the community. With keeping in the perimeter of his property. And
so you shot them when they left the property line?
I had to. They could have been rabid. They could have bitten one. There could have been a rabies outbreak because of that. Personally, I think I deserve a medal for going above and beyond.
Okay.
But
all right. Well, the last thing I'm going to say to you, just before, because I don't want to get a complaint about it, but when you climbed on the roof of Amelia and you took down the Brazilian flag.
Outright disrespect. Okay. It's July 4th weekend. What the fuck is that? I mean, this is no place to be humoring the notion or an idea that we're going to have a third world nation banana republic victory.
Okay. All right, James, you're still taking your medication, right?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay,
why would I lie about that?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to send you out to all the houses. Okay. Try to control yourself, because you've had kind of run.
Hey, I got the new Mustang. I got the 4-liter Mustang, So I mean, it's going to be really good to get that thing paid off once we.
Okay.
Once we
go. Maybe just this time when you visit, just go unarmed. Just maybe not bring the firearm.
You told me that when I came on that it's like I'm going to have that same sense of excitement and danger as what I was on the teams. I mean, what about excitement and danger says going in unarmed?
I think being armed when it's nighttime and someone may come in and try and burglarize somebody or something, then I think being armed is okay. But I wouldn't be just keep your firearm. If you said it, if you want to drive to each house, which is stupid because they're almost all right next to each other, but keep your firearm either in your car or at your house, or just hide it in the garden before you go in. So in case something happens, you got to run out and get it. But just do me a favor, don't actually bring it into the house, because I might get somebody, you know.
But I could bring other stuff in the house, right?
Weaponry.
No, tools.
Okay.
Tools in case. What if they need fixing? You know, something they need help.
Okay. Well, you were a handyman, so. Okay. Well, we've had a good meeting. I told the 3 other homeowners they can come back. Not the couple. I'm going to go to their house in a little while. The other 3 homeowners.
I'd bug the room if I were you. I want to know what they're talking about.
Okay. Well, they're going to be in the side room. So you and I will see each other in a little bit. Okay. I'm going to send you out to some different houses. Thanks, James.
10-4.
Okay. I'm leaving now too.
Oh my God. Can you believe that guy, James?
He's incorrigible. I mean, I swear, can't a girl hang a flag in peace?
Right?
He shot-
I mean,
he shot
he's
my
so
antenna down.
anal about everything. It annoys me so much. I mean, my mom died 6 months ago, you know, and he's getting all up in my business about, you know, like, oh, you have to keep up on the lawn. Oh, you can't, you know, let animals shit all over your property. That's what animals do, you know, and I'm not in a mental state to clean right now. So
Yeah.
why can't he understand that?
I think personally, he needs to understand that all of us have lives, and maybe he shouldn't go to people's houses and do stuff because maybe I was using that antenna. Maybe you were, just trying to enjoy your life, and maybe you like the smell of animal poop. I mean, that's up to you.
Like, and he's coming over and telling me, like, I have to take down my posters. I'm like, this is my art, you know? How am I supposed to survive as an artist if I can't showcase my work and showcase my creativity? You know, I'm proud to be Canadian, so why not? You know, the soccer tournament is on, and, you know, go Canada. So I'm here to be proud and patriotic and just be a good artist. And I don't think I'm asking for much, you know, and I just think he's going a little overboard with this, you know, and with the animals too.
Right.
And I mean, I do think you should give back his watch. That feels like a bit of a problem. But other than that, I mean, like, you totally live your life, you know?
Guys, I need you to understand that the metal and all of it, I need to collect. It's for our own safety. It's really, really for the best interest of the community. But besides that, I mean, like, you shouldn't be yelling at us for trying to help people, right? You helping people hard.
Wait,
Yeah.
can I ask why? Like, not to be nosy or anything, but like, why?
Oh, it's gonna reveal it so soon. But it's important.
Weird.
It's important.
Okay, whatever. Just as long as you don't take my art supplies, you can have whatever you want. I mean, I don't have much. Starving artist, hello, but
Hey, you didn't steal my rabbits, did you?
No. Unless they can make gasoline. I need gasoline.
Oh, no.
where the
No.
hell are you going that you need gasoline? So much gasoline that you're stealing it from people's cars.
I'm borrowing it. I'm gonna give it back.
It's totally between you and me, and I'm like not going to tell anyone, but I'm just curious, you know.
Just to say that the moon landing is not the only time someone's going to the moon. You get
Okay.
it? It's kind of important that we all be ready because something's coming. I mean, there's people going to other people's houses. I've been hearing alien talk lately, and we're in danger. But it's okay. I'm gonna save us.
Okay, but you keep saying we're in danger, but why are we in danger? Like, what's wrong?
You'll see. And James definitely knows. You can tell. You've seen how his eyes flip up. He knows it's coming. He's the problem.
Whatever, dude.
He
All
is
right.
a problem. I'll agree with you there.
Well, I was going to go to the couple's house, but let's take a look at what they're talking about first.
All right, Zoe. So I'll be back soon. Yeah, it's okay. Like aspirins are up there on the table. Hey, Nick, I got your goggles. Coming. So, I mean, doctor said you shouldn't smoke like by Jackie. Like he's only 2 years old, but It's okay. It's okay. Just
How
he
many
usually
times do I
doesn't.
have to tell you? The more I smoke, the more the baby gets used to it. That's how that works, all right?
Oh, does it? So that's why he's not crying while you smoke.
No, he's crying for whatever knows why, but at least his
Yeah, I know.
lungs are beefing up with all this smoke around him.
Okay. Okay. So that's. I mean, if that's fine for you, it's fine for me. Yeah.
Where are you
Yeah.
going?
It's, at the pool with Nick. You know, Nick is like Brian should be here in about 10 minutes with a 6-pack. We just just hanging out by the pool as usual. Yeah, you're gonna see Amelia. I saw
I
her
hope
like.
so. I have a
Okay.
lot to update her on.
Okay, cool. So who's gonna look after Jackie?
I'll just let him cry it out.
Okay, okay. Like I hear him. I mean, sometimes I mean it's those animals like from Andrew's yard that's even louder than Jackie. I don't know what's better, but I should hear him. All right. So
You always
let me
leave.
just get it. What?
You always leave, honey.
Oh, again, no, please, not again. I mean, I'm just like you can just cross like I'm at the pool. Like, what should I do? Like, I cannot stand like being all day within the house listening to Coco Melon and Jackie crying and here, look, another rabbit. Did you see in the corner, or is it a rat? Like, this situation is driving me crazy.
Well, while you're out laying by the pool, I'm here
Yeah.
with the baby screaming and trying to update Amelia on all the things I have to update her on, okay?
Oh, come on. You're going to just spend some good time with Amelia as usual. Okay, maybe. Okay, let's do this. I go to the pool. I hang out with. Yeah, Nick, just give me a minute. Come. No, don't take off your. Don't take. No, he's naked again.
I decided to drop in on the couple. Zoe, Andrea,
that you?
can you let me in?
Yeah,
Get the
sure.
door.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, I was
Thank you.
about to leave, but yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm
how are
coming
you?
in. Yeah, I know you were
Hey.
about to leave. I want to talk to you about that. Nick he's over at the pool already.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
Yeah, he's
Just
over,
going
and
checking on
apparently he
him.
had not a 6-pack, he had a 12-pack
Yeah,
of Pabst Blue Ribbon.
yeah, that's my favorite.
No, right. Okay, well, two things. First, Nick he's not old enough to drink, and neither is his friend Brian. And second, Pabst Blue Ribbon is below the level of beer we allow in the community. So we're going to have to take those beers from you, and I'm going to have to give them to James to take care of.
No,
No Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's not. We have to have beers that cost at least $6 a can and up. Pabst you can get for $1. Okay.
Oh, please.
Yeah. And another thing,
Yeah.
Zoe, you're smoking around the baby again? I mean, the baby's coughing already. I think it's got asthma.
No, she says it's good for the baby. Tell him, Zoe.
It's
She
good for
says
the
it's-
baby.
Yeah, it's good for the
The
baby.
more
How-
I smoke around the baby, the more his lungs get used to the smoke. Because I'm not giving this up. All right. My husband sits out by the pool every single day. I have a lot of knowledge to grasp onto my brain that I need to stick to. And the only thing that helps is smoking. And the baby, sorry, honey.
No, I was just saying. So is it on me? I mean, you smoke because of me? No, go ahead. Like just
I smoke because you wanted the baby. You were the one that wanted the baby. I didn't.
I wanted
And now
the
you
baby
just-
because I thought we're gonna have like another baby like Nick. Like I have a lot of fun with Nick, but I'm not having any fun with Jackie. Like he just cries and poop and pees. Like I wasn't prepared. And
Well,
then
Nick is 16. Of course he's more fun than Jackie is. Look,
Is that
just cries all day.
a rabbit in
he's-
your baby? Wait a minute. Is that a rabbit in your baby's
oh
crib?
yeah, another one.
What? You just hitting a baby?
Andrew.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
just,
Look.
yeah.
Okay, I don't want you hitting that's not good. Okay, that baby's got like a wheeze cough already. I mean, when you roll around the stroller in the neighborhood, I mean, the kid's coughing like he's a 80-year-old grandmother. I mean, I don't know how much.
That's just how it works. They call it just you know, developing the lungs. So it's going to take a little bit of time. There's going to be some coughing and some wheezing, but in the next year or 5, he's going to be strong as ever.
Maybe he's gonna start like to smoke like some weed. Like Nick has been smoking weed since he was like 6 years old. Yeah,
it works for him.
That's my
it
pride.
Just works.
Yeah.
It just works.
Yeah, and he's selling weed now to some of the kids in their neighborhood, which is illegal.
Yeah.
Okay,
And so Emilia, you know, Canadian people, they love weed. At least Brian told me that Canadian people love weed and maple syrup. That's it. That's what
I think Amelia's gonna. I think the Canadians are planning to invade.
Is
I think
it
we've got to be
legal
very
for
careful.
kids to have fun?
No, it's kids should at 16 should have fun, but not by smoking weed and drinking beer and be obnoxious to all the teenage girls here. And then I've even seen Brian and Nick pee in the pool as fun. So we put in the pill that when they pee from now on, it turns red. So we'll see if they're peeing, okay? So you can't play the old pee in the pool game anymore because you drink so much beer. And the bathroom was broken because Andrea, last time you ruined the lock, okay, and then had a diarrhea explosion, so we had to close down the bathroom. We had to get a extra plumber to come over and take care of your bowel movements.
That was an accident. It was already half broken. Like I complained about that bathroom like multiple times.
Right, but you don't have to pee in the pool now, okay? Why don't you live like within 100 feet of the pool? Go home and pee.
Everybody does. Everybody does.
Oh, everybody's peeing in the pool now? So that's just a big pee pool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's
all right.
the big deal?
Yeah, and I don't want you changing the diapers on the front lawn. You know, like when you're out there talking with Amelia and you don't want to leave the kid inside, you drag the kid under one arm and change him on the artificial turf, okay? And then you don't hose it off. And then you leave the diaper there expecting someone to come along and put it in the garbage can. What's up with that?
You think I want to smell shit in my house? I'm gonna change him outside. All right. I don't want to smell that in my house. That's disgusting. Why would I ever want to smell poop in my house? Are you kidding me? That's disgusting.
Oh, so that's why you change him on the front lawn. So you smoke inside, and that's okay, and ruin your child's lung, but you'll change him in the hot sun in the summer on your artificial turf and then leave the diaper and shit there.
It's grounding for him. Ever heard of grounding techniques? He connects with the astroturf.
Grounding.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to let you go out and tell Nick. I see Brian's arrived now. Left his friggin'.
That right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. His car. Yeah.
The guy, he's driving a Rambler.
Slow down.
Who drives Ramblers? Okay, listen. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna send the treasurer James over to see Andrew and talk to him about all these animals. Okay, I'm out of here.
See you later.
My favorite person.
What in the fuck is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
And just please calm down, speak reasonably.
What's the matter? Did mommy not hug you enough as a child? Is that it? Is this why your animals are running rampant all over the yard? You know what those animals are doing? You already know. My mother already told you. Oh, go ahead. Talk about your mother.
My mother died 6 months ago. It's still fresh. I'm sorry if I don't have time to think about cleaning right now.
Well, Lottie fucking da, Princess Carolyn. Welcome to the real fucking world. All right? Those animals have taken enough dumps on your property that they are unevening the amount of fertilizer used to have the grass grow. You know what happens then?
On my property. It's natural fertilizer. James.
But it's uneven. It's uneven, so the grass grows at different levels. Uneven grass means that your lawn is going to be unkempt. And guess what that's going to do?
It will be kempt in a few months when I actually have time to focus on the lawn.
You're never going to get to it. You can't even control these animals shitting all over your property. So how am I supposed to believe that you are actually going to step up, man up, and use the gardening tools to take care of that and rectify that mess? You won't. And guess what's going to happen as a result of that? The property value drives down.
Listen, I promise that once this internship at the pet store is over, that I will have an income and I will be able to upkeep better, and uh, the animals will have better lives. And
Internship. Oh, I'm sure that's paying the bills, Mr. Oh, I would look at me. I went to college. I'm an
it
environmentalist. I
will.
care about the animals. Well, look what it's doing to this neighborhood and this community. It's literally ripping us apart.
No, it's not ripping us apart. You're ripping us apart. Like you ripped apart 2 of my rabbits. That's right. I saw you when you shot them in the street
Out
and
fucking
ripped them
standing,
apart with
Sergeant
your bare
Crapper.
hands.
I will rip off your head and shit down your neck for talking to me like that. Do you understand that I'm an authority figure under our Lord and Savior, Kent Scoves, HOA? The HOA. The HOA. We are here to establish order throughout the community for a long-lasting peace and a golden age, and you are crapping all over that with you and your goddamn animals.
No, don't talk to me like this, please.
I decided to go over and see Amelia. Amelia, thank you for letting me in. Listen, I'm getting allergies from all of the animals and stuff like that he's got.
Me too.
Yeah, I just I know that they haven't gotten their way over to your yard yet, but they're in the baby's crib now, and it's bad. But listen, I've got to ask you something. All these people from South America keep showing up, and James thinks there's some sort of ulterior thing going on there. You are Canadian, and we know that South America and the Canadians would like to take over America. So are you planning some sort of an underground Canadian invasion of America using Latin American men to help you from the other side? I'm beginning to wonder, is that why all these people are coming over the border right now? Is there some sort of Canadian invasion planned? What's your story with that?
I mean, if there is, then I have not heard a single word about it.
Yeah, why is a Canadian flag up behind you then?
It's because of the soccer tournament.
No, we've outlawed all Canadian flags in the community ever since you floated. We're afraid you're getting more and more Canadian.
Well, I mean, what are you talking about? Like, I can't. I did not have my daily Tims this morning, and my brain is all over the place.
Yeah, you need to assimilate. You need to assimilate into America, especially Phoenix. You need to assimilate into Phoenix. We don't have a lot of Canadians in Phoenix right now. You're like the only Canadian in this HOA because we only let one Canadian in. Okay, everybody else has to be U.S. citizens. Yes, so that's why we're not too happy with all these Brazilian, Argentine, and South American men. What's going on with that?
Truthfully, just everyone in Canada is so pale because it's only warm like 3 months of the year.
Right.
That's the only 3 months we can ever go out tanning, and just like, they're just.
So you want to take over Phoenix because there's no snow here.
Well,
you want to take it over so that you can have 12 months of tanning all year round, and you want to turn this whole HOA into a Canadian place. You want to slowly, one by one, and I think you and Zoe you talk a lot. I think there might be some sort of conspiracy going on.
She's just, you know what, between you and me, she and Andrea don't really anymore. Not since Jackie. And so she loves to hear about all these attractive South American dudes from me, So she likes to live vicariously. We're best friends, I got to tell her about what's doing what and what's good.
I just got a note from my assistant saying that they found you in an email. It says they I don't know how they got this email or how they found this. It might have been on your Facebook too. I don't know. You want to turn this into a Canadian retirement community?
I mean, listen, my grandparents were snowbirds. My parents are going to be snowbirds. Maybe I will be too. It's just, the parts of Canada that I love is truly everything except the snow all the time. So if I could do like a little Canada, like in Arizona, then that would be great. But I'm not
why do
trying
you
to
have to
take
pick our
everybody's
HOA?
money.
I mean, you're trying to silly because I know the gossip's going around. I've been hearing that you're trying to get
I
people
just want
out.
to turn, yeah. But like, my goal really is just to make my own apartment, my own house, just that little piece of nice, sunny Canadian oasis. But everyone else can live their best life,
Well, then
Who am
why
I
are
to
you
judge?
asking people from South
Canadian.
America, which is warmer than here, because it's closer to the equator, up here instead of all your Canadian friends? I don't see a lot of Canadians coming down to visit you.
When I tell you they're built different in South America, they're so. Whew. Anyway.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't want to
But they don't
date
pay. They don't pay.
Canadian dude.
Yeah, but they use our electricity. They use the pool. They use all our amenities that you're supposed to be paying for, but you're 4 months behind. And they come here and they stay with you sometimes for up to a month. And I don't see what they're adding to our community.
I mean, I love a good fling, but at the same time, you're absolutely right. Like, just between you and me, no gossip. I really don't know how to pick them. They're always the worst. They come in and it's fun and it's steamy and it's good, and then they peace out. And I just have horrible taste sometimes. They're so good looking, but they're just absolutely nothing else sometimes. You know what I mean? You ever have just like that kind of fling where you're just like, whatever, dude?
No, actually, I don't. No.
Because that's what it is.
No, okay.
No?
Well, I guess,
Okay.
yeah, some people need that.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to send our treasurer over to talk with Sergio about
he's onto
collecting all
something.
this
I don't know.
metal stuff. I don't know what his deal is, but thank
Whatever that
you.
is.
We'll talk to you later, Amelia. Thank you.
Well. Look
Who
who we
let you
have
in?
here.
How did you get in here?
Yeah. I'm kind of quiet sometimes when I need to be.
You can't just break into people's homes. We have rights.
Yeah. It's cute that you still think that. Yeah, this is a citizen's wellness check. That's exactly why I'm here. I'm here to make sure that you're doing good with whatever it is that you're doing, and you are doing some very interesting things. I've got some reports here that I want to go over you with. We have in the neighborhood. I figured you could help me out. There are some metal sewer caps missing from the street. Those would be exposed manholes. That would absolutely be a security risk. There was a break-in at the Home Depot in which 50 wraps of copper coil have gone missing. And, I'm doing my part. I'm on the case, but I could always use some help with that. And, look at this. Mr. Druthers' Cadillac converter. Gone.
I don't know why you come in here saying things. I mean, if you want to ask questions, I can ask questions too. What does HOA stand for?
Are you serious?
Because I happen
so many fucking notices in the mail of your late fees, and you don't even know what the organization stands for. You are dumb. But do you really expect me to believe that you do not understand what the Homeowners Association is all about?
I know what you're all about. Hiding outer space aliens. That's right. I Googled it. HOA. Hide outer space aliens. And I'm onto you. I'm not going to fall for anything because I got my telescope here. I'm getting it all the parts I need. And I'm going to find out what exactly is going on. I'm going to save this planet. You can't hold us back anymore. We're getting out of here.
So that's
building my own UFO.
So that's your play.
I know you worked at Area 51. I know what you're all about. And I know this is secretly your new Area 51 Part 2.
Let me tell you, just because you're in Arizona, don't think you fucking know everything. I swear to God, you are going to regret this if you go down this path.
Oh, because I'm on to you. I get it.
Listen to me, and you listen to me very, very, very carefully. I expect back to see all of those 50 coils of copper wiring, Mr. Druthers' Cadillac converter, my fucking wedding ring, my watch. I had to make sure that I didn't take too much metal into this house because I just didn't know if you were going to decide to get some sticky fingers. all of this
Why?
stuff.
Because you want to stop our minds from learning what you are hiding? It's too late. I'm going to let everyone know. And you know who's the first one to know? Canada. They're going to be the first one to know.
That third
Just
world hellhole of a nation. Why would you tell those people? There's just a bunch of people with maple syrup hockey sticks in their heads up their ass.
because
I
I
decided to
know
go
the New
over
York
to
Times hold it.
Andrew's house. We had to talk to him about all these animals. Okay, Andrew, come on, open up your door. Oh, I can see why you didn't want to open it. How many freaking animals we got there on the floor, Andrew?
It's
You're
I
breeding
don't
now,
even
aren't you?
know
You're
anymore.
breeding these
I don't.
things.
Yeah, I'm breeding them. I'm trying to help out the pet store, but it seems like there's not a market for garter snakes.
Yeah, and now they're all over the community. I mean, I can't tell you how many snakes we've had to get, and some are even gone into the pool. Brian is actually playing with them, and Nick, they're playing,
Well,
catch the snake.
as as they should. Snakes are there to be played with.
Right. Okay, but what about the skunks? Let's get right to it. You tried to breed a couple skunks, and the stench was so bad that we had to call the fire department.
Well, see, it's just because you're not used to the smell. Once you get used to it, it's lovely. It's like a light, musky flavor.
No, it's flavor. What are you licking it now? You tasting the
Well,
skunk spray?
sometimes.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God! Oh God! I'm getting allergies again. Your house.
You should really start, licking skunks. It's really good for the immune system.
God, no. Look, dude, this place stinks. It's also another smell. It smells like kind of rotting flesh or something. What? Does any animals die in here?
Yeah. So, in addition to breeding animals, I'm also taking care of older senior animals. And sometimes, they get to a point where you have to inject euthanasia medication into them. And I just don't have any place to put them, so I just shove them in the basement.
Okay. You threatened James with that euthanasia thing once.
That was because he brought up my mother. He knows that's a sore subject for me. 6 months ago, my mother was hit by a bus.
Right. We never saw her again. It's just like she was here, and then you say she was hit by a bus. I didn't read anything in the news about that. You think that it would have been an obituary about that or something?
Well, she wasn't well known. She was a very private person.
So you didn't
like me.
You didn't write an obituary. You didn't notify.
No, that's not what she wanted at all.
Okay.
She just wanted to go out peacefully into that good night.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, listen, you got to kind of clean this stuff up. I know James warned you about the poop on the lawn. Some of the lawn is growing over 4 inches. Some is like less than an inch. We're going to have to charge you for everything over 3 inches. We're going to have someone come out.
It's going to be
check
once
each blade.
the internship is over and once I have the money to.
You've been an
clean
intern
up
for
the
3
yard.
years, dude. 3 years you've been an intern. Okay.
And something good is coming down the pipeline. I just know it.
Yeah, like a bunch of breeded animals, like a bunch of shit all over the house. This place stinks. I mean, it smells like a urinal. Okay? And I don't want you going to the pool anymore, okay? Because you bring animals with you. I saw you jump in the pool the other day with a monkey. Where are you getting these things?
Well, monkeys are very, very smart creatures. Did you know that we are actually descended from chimps?
Well, that's
It's surprising how much we are similar to them.
Okay, so you're saying I was once a monkey?
Yes.
I see.
As were we all.
Well, why are the monkeys still monkeys at the zoo then? How come they didn't? How come a monkey didn't turn into, like Abraham Lincoln or something?
Well, because a species doesn't just go away when something else evolves from it. There's
aren't we going to evolve
tree.
then? Aren't we going to turn into something else? So you think we evolved into aliens, and that's what the alien race is?
Well, possibly.
Are we evolved into AI? We're now artificial intelligence. We're not even be humans anymore. We're going to evolve, and they'll be taking over the world.
Yeah. I watched a documentary on that recently. It's actually very, very interesting. You should look it up. It's called Brain Implants.
Okay, listen. I gotta take in all this information. My eyes are watering now. I gotta get out of here. This place could knock a buzzard off a shit wagon. I'm telling you, this is the worst. It could gag a maggot.
You just gotta get used to it.
No, I don't. I'll never get used to it. Close the door as soon as I leave. I'm sending the treasurer over to deal with the couple. There's a lot of problems with their kids, both of them, Nick and that little baby.
James, please listen to me. I know, I was raised Catholic, so please, before you go.
So you're telling me that you're not unfamiliar with corporal punishment?
I'm not. I'm familiar with Jesus. That's what I meant. And I love veterans. I respect veterans. Just my beach ball finished in Andrew's basement, and I was having fun with Brian and Nick, and I think I saw a human body in his basement. I'm not 100% sure, but I tell you, I'm terrified.
Whose basement?
Andrew's basement.
Andrew's basement?
Yeah. It was his mom.
There is a funny smell coming from the estate and the property.
Don't jump to any conclusion, but the whole story about euthanasia and senior animals.
It's all coming together.
No, honey, right. And he doesn't cut his grass because he wants the grass to get higher so no one can see it in his windows because
he's cutting up bodies.
His mom is just in the basement, like Weekend at Bernie's, seeing her completely.
And I'm sure it was.
He's probably in cahoots with Sergio, who is communicating with other eco-terrorist organizations outside of this very country, brought here for the same reason of ruining our July 4th block party.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Nothing worse than that. Yeah, that is a true offense. They think they can get the better of America. Well, we will prove them wrong. Now, on to further matters of business. I have a list of complaints right here about Andrea, your son, Nick.
Oh, come on, Brian. We're talking about but it's come on. It's maybe we have like a corpse in someone's basement. Maybe we're gonna be invaded by Canadians.
Well,
and you think about that just
you are talking a lot of sense, but I have the feeling that Nick and Brian could potentially get sucked in and become involved. If you know anything, you need to tell me right now what their involvement is.
James, I just have a question for you, just with how heightened you've been getting. I heard that you walk around your house in a diaper and a pacifier saying goo goo gaga, and that this whole Marine Veteran Act is all an act in itself. And
I saw you.
What?
Last night.
Are you freaking kidding me?
No,
I did 3 years in Afghanistan, and you think that I walk around in a diaper with a binky?
We see the strobe lights.
You out of your fucking minds? We are on the brink of war, and this is how you both choose to behave?
Look, you tell me. That's what I heard.
Keep in mind, is this because you're still sour about the fact that you weren't fully prepared when I tested you? Is that where this is coming from, Zoe?
Look, well, I mean, I see strobe lights in the middle of the night, and I see a binky and a diaper in your window, and I just have to wonder, and I hear things in the neighborhood. I'm not going to say from who, but
no, I want to know who. No. You don't just get to tease potentially damaging information. Like who? I really want to know who.
Tell him.
Tell me.
I'll never
tell me, or your fees are going up next month.
Oh, like you can do that? Like you really have?
Yes, we can
to do that.
You really think that are you seriously counting our Lord and Savior Kent Scove's capabilities of raising your rates? We know the problems that you have of paying off this mortgage. Are you fucking serious? You're gonna fuck with us? He has the pool to pay off, which you keep using, by the way, Andrea. And by the way, you also haven't provided your card, your card pass, huh? You're behind on your swipes. I've been watching you. You use that thing way more than it says on the computer file. Care to explain that?
Because actually, okay, I'll be honest. Like Nick found a trick, like so that I can use it twice, but every time.
This is a joke.
He's so
this is a joke. You think this is funny? This is a good.
Look,
use.
No.
You're the one walking around in your house in a diaper and a binky. So
look, lady.
Marines.
Look.
No, please. No, there's a kid inside. Come on.
Whoa.
Oh, please, James. Please.
Are we gonna have to go there? Are we gonna have to do another drill?
Give me the gun.
No. Absolutely fucking not.
No.
Take the
James,
cigarette out of your mouth.
James, please give her a gun when she's smoking. Don't ever say no to her. James, listen to me.
You both have a whole lot of questions to ask for. I think I'm going to have to take you two downtown even.
We're all friends here.
Yeah, come on. What?
Just take it easy, man.
Yeah, take it easy. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna holster this.
We
we're
won't tell anyone.
Do it.
We're going to be raising your rates another $600 due to the pool offense. And I want to know who your kids are friends with on Facebook.
I decided to go over and see Sergio. Okay. Hi, Sergio.
Okay.
All right, just a minute. Wait.
Gotta calm down. James has been planting these all over my house.
Wait, did you just hear a gunshot?
Oh gosh, it's starting.
Gunshot?
Oh my gosh, everything's starting.
No,
yeah.
I just heard one. I don't know what is starting. What is starting?
Oh, I'm on to James, and he's taking out us just like I knew. Look, I know you're not in it. You're a nice guy. You've been great to me.
Right.
And you share your gas, which is nice. I mean, you didn't say, I didn't ask you per se, but you seemed cool about it.
You took my doorknob. Gosh. You took the doorknob off my house.
I'm gonna return it, and you can come with us.
What is this thing with you and metal? What do you? I'm noticing more and more metal missing in the community.
All right, just between us for now. I'm gonna save everyone, but James, we're all in his HOA. This is not yours anymore. This is his, and he's hiding outer space aliens with the test subjects. And we got to get out of here. We got to go. I found this note, and guess what I translated it to?
Yeah, wonderful. You're on Adderall, aren't you?
No.
You've been on Adderall for a long time, and now it's affecting you. You're getting crazier and crazier and crazier.
Yes, and build things that I need to build.
Right. You stopped working. You got on disability because you fell off the ladder at the Amazon showroom when you were trying to get stuff. And now you're on disability, and now you think aliens are coming. You even told me Jeff Bezos was an alien, and that's why I was in the rocket ship with Shatner.
It's not the aliens we have to fear, though. It's James who's stopping them from doing what they want to do. Okay, and they're here already.
Let me ask you something. Did you spread the rumor that James was walking around with a diaper and a little, like binky in his mouth, walking around at night going goo goo gaga? Because apparently that rumor's going around.
Yes, that is accurate. He does that. He does that to mess with us, to let us know that we're hallucinating. But I'm not, and you're not. You heard it too, right? I'm not the first one to hear it. I mean, it's happening.
So you physically have seen him do this?
Oh, I've seen a lot of things James has done, from dressing up like a baby, from taking a shit on Andrew's lawn.
Taking a shit on it.
Oh yeah, just to make it smell worse. I see it. I see it. That's Adderall. See, I told you. But if you were with me and we worked together, we can get out tonight.
Yeah, I'll have a meeting with James about the UFOs and stuff like that. What you need to do, though, is you need to stop stealing the metal. Like you took out some of the pipes from the bathroom, so now we can't even fix, the sink.
Borrowing.
You know.
I borrow. I'm
All the
gonna give it back
doorknobs.
after we fly. Do you not want your own room in the spaceship? I'm trying to be a nice guy here.
So you're building a spaceship out of all this metal to get off the Earth, and the gasoline you're stealing to. So where's this imaginary spaceship being built? Because I don't see it anywhere.
If you Google it like I did, after Googling HOA, I discovered there's another hidden meaning that leads us straight to the moon. There's been a whole other planet this whole time that we're all in, and only the Canadians know about it.
Oh, the
And
Canadians, yeah.
that's
Well, I
why
think the Canadians
why
are.
you have to talk.
Yeah,
They're so nice and they give you all the info. All you have to do is ask. Just ask Amanda. Yeah, she knows it all. I talked to her about it. She told me. She told me. She told me. She told me. She was like, "There's a whole nother world out here." I believe it.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna maybe come back later and see if I can get my doorknob from you. I need that.
It'll be done. It'll be done.
Because I have to.
You can have the whole
get into
room.
my house. Yeah.
You won't need a house.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Look. You're a lunatic. I got to get out of here. I'm sending the treasurer over to go talk to Amelia about this Canadian invasion.
Look for these.
Yeah.
I'm a 20-year guy. I did 3 tours. I've even seen the vacuums of space. I've seen the emptiest, most devoid places of all time. But nothing is worse than being stuck here and having to witness that flag. That is the biggest offense of all. I've seen guys get their eyeballs cut out. I would rather be seeing that right now than have to look at the Canadian maple leaf.
That's not nice. Oh my God. What did I do to you? And
what a great question to lead in with. I'm so glad you decided to open with that. Let's first start talking about all of these people coming in from south of the border, if you will, from South America, soccer players, you say, coming up here? Really? Soccer players. Do you play soccer?
You can do a lot more than play soccer with some South American dudes, and I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, great. Keep playing the slut card. It's working really great for you. Yes. So you admit to human trafficking? That's one of the things I
admit to getting more action than you do.
Oh yeah, real mature. Let me tell you something. I haven't slept for the last 15 years.
Whose fault is that?
It's no one's fault. Okay. All right. I actually ran the course of getting married. Have you even had any prospects that want to marry you? Didn't think so.
Well, not everyone wants to get married.
Oh, sure. Play the independent woman card when all of your prospects are just want to, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, walk out the door, and you can't tell the difference between an actual man and someone who, just wants to get in your pants. Good look. Good look, real good look.
It's called liberation and freedom, and I can do whatever I want because I'm a grown man.
And not having values. Excellent look again. Wonderful.
Okay.
You're batting 1,000.
You Americans and your values.
Not that you would get that reference of batting 1,000 because it is going to be July the 4th this coming week, and we are going to be having our block party barbecue on the 4th.
Well, I sent out an evite for anyone who wants to come over tomorrow, Canada Day, just for fun. We'll throw back some steam whistle beers.
You honestly think that sending an evite in this country is going to actually garner any traction for Canada Day in Arizona? Does that make any fucking sense?
Just if anyone,
didn't think
I know
so.
that anyone.
What are you planning? What are you
anyone
planning?
Good
You're
excuse to
planning
party.
something. An invading Canadian army. And you're the only one in town with a Canada flag. You're the only person in the state who's purchased a Canada flag. And I also see in your purchases, too, ammonium nitrate. What's that all about? That's fertilizer, but that's not just to make the grass grow. Oh, what?
It's fertilizer. You just said it.
Oh, yeah. Ammonium nitrate. You honestly think that?
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want my
that's
dog
going to be used for
smelling
growing
like
grass.
rabbit poo. Okay. listen, I love Andrew. He can do whatever the hell he wants with his life, but I just can't stand the rabbit poo. And that much I agree with you.
Speaking of Andrew, I saw him talking with the
We're gonna be
couple.
looking into you.
I guess they have a little bit of a problem with all these rodents going into their house.
Andrew,
Listen,
is that a monkey? Is that a monkey? I mean, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's Frank. Frank likes to,
Frank.
do that. Kind of like babies. You have experience in that
I
department.
do.
Frank,
Loud, the same, loud noise all the time. Oh my God.
right. I also have to talk to you about that. Like, isn't there any way you could train that baby to just not, annoy me at all?
Annoying you? Oh, what a
hours?
smart idea. Did you think that if I could stop him from crying all day long, I wouldn't do that?
Babies cry. What's the matter with you?
With me? What's the matter with you? You have a cat and you have a baby. That's like having 2 children. Do you know how much responsibility a cat is?
Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew, we got monkeys and rabbits and God knows what else,
Right.
Around the house, around the yard, day and night. So you cannot come here and complain. I mean that's ridiculous. I mean it's the other way around, okay?
No,
you
it's not ridiculous. Listen, my rabbits don't cry, do they?
No, but they poop everywhere.
See, exactly. Poop is fertilizer, and
but you don't need to fertilize our kitchen. Tell him, Zoe. I mean,
No.
look like a
Look,
I'm tired of this.
It helps your immune system, guys. If you would just read up on it, Google it. Rabbit poop in the kitchen helps your immune system.
Oh, I'm
It's
sure
a
that would be
proven
the first
fact.
option on Google. Yeah. Well, what does it do for your immune system when you have your dead mother in your basement?
Oh.
Tell me, what does that do for your immune system?
How could you bring up my mother right now?
Yeah, but
Because she's
I mean,
in your
with
basement.
Is
No,
she?
I told you she was hit by a bus.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure.
So how do you explain all the smell coming from your basement and
It's
the human body that I saw
That's
yesterday?
not rabbit shit.
That's not.
so
rabbit.
it's not human, that's just
So what
a
is it?
dog with alopecia. It lost all its hair. And I had to put it down. And I don't have anywhere else to put it. Where do you suggest I put it?
So you think we're stupid? That's a dog. That's a
Yes,
dog.
it is.
With human hands, with the ring, with that's a dog.
You have the sunglasses on her and everything.
So I put the sunglasses on the dog because that's how the dog would want to be seen.
Come on,
That's
Andrew,
how the
just
dog would
admit
want
it.
to be
Just
seen.
admit it.
He has cataracts.
No, wait.
Okay, and
Andrew.
his eyes look disgusting. So I put the sunglasses on him so he would look good.
Andrew, did you kill your mother because she had a cataract?
No.
Did you apply
of course
euthanasia to
not.
your mother for a cataract? Come on, Andrew, admit it. It's among us. It's me,
We all
you, and
know.
Zoe.
We all know.
We all know
No.
already.
And then
Stop pretending.
Amelia and Sergio started talking. I wonder what they were talking about.
Sergio, where are you?
They're on to me.
What do you mean with you?
They know. James knows I've been talking to you. And you've been telling me all those secrets about the Canadian aliens and how they're being trapped here.
And I
But don't you
said-
worry. We're going to free them.
Canadian alien. I meant me. I meant I'm an alien in America because I'm on an artist visa. That's
I know
what
what
I
you
meant.
mean. I
There are
researched
no
all of it.
aliens. Sergio, they think that I'm harboring a roster of South American men to make my own fucking soccer team or something. When really
Did you get the
Is it a
fertilizer I
crime?
ordered?
Is it a crime to have a type? Is it a crime to have a type? Because that's all that it is. Okay,
No,
I can't.
I think you can love whoever you want.
Thank
And
you.
the fertilizer, I needed that fertilizer that I told you to order.
Yeah, sure. Here.
All right, all right. I'm gonna come pick it up. Now. He's been putting Apple tags in my house.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. So you think you can call your Canadian friends or your South American lovers to hide me out for a few days?
What? Why are you hiding again? What did you do?
James, he's on to me. I've been taking metal from everyone.
I mean, I don't know how to help you there. I can give you art supplies to give back to him.
You said that Canadians are friendly as hell.
I'm trying to be, but I don't know what to do. I've never harbored a fugitive before for stealing.
We're both in this together.
Okay, I decided to tell everybody, please, we have an emergency meeting down at the HOA. If everybody could come down to the HOA right now. We need an emergency meeting. Okay. All right, thank you for all coming in. All right, well, listen. Andrew, please. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate you all coming down here. I didn't want to go to your house again because some of your houses really got some issues. I was found out that we've discovered some other things. Andrea came to me and told me that he thinks you have your mother in the basement, and Zoe also verified that. So why we called you all down here to the HOA meetings, because the police are now in your house, Andrew, and they're looking some stuff up. I asked them to go into your house too, Sergio. I said you're a conspiracy theorist. I also did a little background check on you. You're from Brazil, and you once dated Amelia, and then she was the one who got you to come up and live in the community, even though you guys didn't work out. And then you had the accident. Now you think she's an alien. So you thought the other kind of aliens. No. Illegal aliens are people who come in from other countries. Now, Amelia's a legal alien. She came in, she took all the tests and all that sort of stuff. So
I don't know who Sergio is. I'm just a humble lady.
Yeah. Okay.
James, how much does he owe you in metal fees?
Right now we're going into his house, and he's got a basement too. We're finding a lot of
over
catalytic converters.
$55,000.
Yeah, it's all being put back up so we get all the metal out of your house right now, Sergio. We're going to have you go down and maybe to an institutionalize you. I think you're a little nuts, and they're going to take a look at you. Okay. We did do more checks on you, Amelia, and we realized there is no Canadian invasion. We just said that because we knew that why were you getting fertilizer and different things, so we had to James and I had to double team you.
Sergio was asking for random stuff, so I mean, not to throw him under the bus, but like, I'm trying to help a brother out as much as I can. He asked me for random things. He didn't want James to find out about what he's been buying.
Right.
And I did him a favor.
So that's why we thought you were in cahoots with him, but now we realize that you're not. So we appreciate
just
that.
Want to do my art and get out, just here to hang out, live, laugh, love.
So Andrew, the police will be coming down to get you here at the HOA. I have been verified that they did find your mother, and apparently you killed her with the euthanasia thing. We're going to do a background, see about that sort of stuff.
I'm not sorry about it. She was a bitch and a whore.
Yeah. Zoe, I don't know. I pretend I didn't hear that because I don't want to comment on your bitch whore lines. Zoe, I don't know if you know this, but your husband, Andrea, in the basement, not only had like a little gambling thing going on there, but with Nick and Brian, they were growing marijuana. They had that's why your electricity bills were so high, and that's why he never let you go down there, saying it was his man cave, but he was actually doing illegal stuff down there in the basement. So we're going to have to bring Andrea in as well, Zoe. And we're sorry about you're going to have to raise
Good work.
Take
Good
it.
work, Ken. You can be sure that I will be hitting the bottle and the rattle tonight.
Oh, come on, guys! Why you are so strict? I mean, just a little bit of marijuana with the
It's
kids. Like they're
illegal.
having fun, and
Sorry.
I'm like, come
Sorry.
on, illegal.
And Andrew, is there anything you want to say to everybody here in the community before we close our meeting today?
You're all terrible people. Animals are much better. And you should think about moving out so I can be alone. Please.
This has been our HOA long form. Thank you guys for watching. All right. Good job, you guys. Let's introduce the cast, starting with Andrew.
Hey, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. I had no idea where that was going, and it was a real fun one.
And Zoe, her first show with us.
It was so much fun. I too had no idea where that was going the entire time, but that was so much fun.
Andrea.
Hi, thank you for joining. I got a feeling that we ended up with talking about James on a diaper, walking by. I'm kidding.
Well, he's actually in one right now, speaking of that. James, how's that diaper feeling?
Anyone seen my Huggies? Anyone?
Yeah, Sergio stole them.
Yeah, the other fucking Sergio. Citizens arrest right now.
And Amelia, happy Canadian Day tomorrow.
Yes, thank you. Happy Canada Day to any Canadians watching. I know my family might be watching. And happy July 4th to you guys very soon. So.
And Sergio.
Thank you guys all for watching. It was fun. I'm returning the ring so you can not arrest me. You can have your ring back, your gas back. You guys are so stingy with your stuff. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, and the watch too. Don't forget that. Now, we'll be back in 6 weeks because I'm going to be taking a 2-week vacation, 2 Sundays. But we'll be back in 6 weeks with a brand new show. And Amelia will join us back in August because she's got another show she's doing. But everybody else will be here. And we'll probably have a couple new people joining them. This is a great cast. We missed Nick and Brian, but you were in our show today. Wave goodbye to everybody. You stay online with me, and I'll talk to you at the end. We'll see you in 6 weeks with a brand new long form game.